Hi, this is Michael Tipper and I want to share with you a quick tip about how to use mind mapping more effectively. Now, I've been working with a policeman who is working for his sergeant's exams, and I gave him some advice a few months back about how to prepare for them. And he came back to me today and had a couple of questions. The first thing he said to me is, Michael, I'm doing about 10 or 15 mind maps for my topic areas and I'm finding they're all the same, and I'm really struggling to deal with that, because I'm finding that all merging into one, it's very difficult to recall that. What's going on? So I said, well, here's the main explanation, is that when people start mind mapping for the first time, the technique that they use is very samey, and so one mind map starts to look like another. It's no different to taking 2 pages of type text that might be about completely different subjects, but they look very, very similar from a distance. So I said, what you've got to do is you've got to learn to make each mind map different, and there are a number of ways you can do that. The first way is you can start using more images on the mind map that are unique to the topic you're talking about. The next thing is make sure you use splashes of different sorts of colour to make it a unique looking image of your thought processes. And thirdly, add a bit of dimension to it by blocking out words and expanding the images. So by doing that, that will really help you. So then he said, okay, well, I can see how I can do that. I understand that. But what should I do if I have to start learning this? I said, well, let's do a number of things. First of all, if you've got, say, 10 mind maps, then what I suggest you do is maybe get a piece of wall space at home, stick a summary mind map about all of them in the centre, and then around the outside, place the mind maps. And so then what you've got is a visual, physical representation of this information. The next thing you could do is maybe take all the information that are on all these mind maps and just get a massive piece of paper and combine them onto one single mind map. I said the process of you doing that will help you recall what's there and integrate it into one body of knowledge. And finally, why don't you take the mind map and record yourself describing it, teaching yourself, if you like, what each of the mind map represents. Because when you do that, what will happen is that you have to make connections in your brain in order to explain something, and that will help you learn that more effectively. So he said he'd try those and let me know how he gets on with that. So very quick tip there about how to make your mind maps different, and also what you want to do if you're going to start recalling them for using them for, say, tests or examinations. So I hope you enjoyed that. Do let me know in the comments field below what you think of that as a set of tips.